joining me on my channel. Today's teacher video is going to be the back to school teacher tag from Kayse Morris at Teaching on Less. So if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at the 10 questions that she's come up with. So question number 1 is, where do you teach, what grade, and what subjects? So I was teaching 10th through 12th grade, gifted and talented in New Mexico, and currently I am subbing, but I'm trying to stick with the middle school and high school, so that way hopefully it's my foot in the door, because I'm also licensed to teach history as well as gifted and talented, and I'm thinking about adding English language arts to my degree or to my licensure, but I'm not 100% sure on that yet. Question number 2, when did or when does your school year start for you? So I just started subbing this last week, as you could see in my family fun video, but school here started in August, on August 10th. Question number 3 is, what fun things did you do this summer? So we moved from New Mexico to Florida, and we've gone swimming, we've gone exploring different places around here, so lots of traveling, lots of fun, and lots of family time. Number 4, give 3 tips to teachers when starting back to school. So number 1 is plan. Make sure you have a plan in place before you start school, and plan as far ahead as you can. Make sure that those plans are flexible, because sometimes, you know, they're a little slower at learning what you want them to learn. Sometimes they're faster, so you have to readjust your lesson plans accordingly. So don't finalize all the lesson plans, but just make sure you have as far ahead as you can. The second tip is, not everything has to be perfect. If you're decorating your classroom, don't expect it to be perfect. Expect it to be a work in progress, because some things are not going to work out exactly how you had, and sometimes things need to be changing. So keep that in mind to be flexible. And number 3 is, take care of yourself. Don't forget to take care of you, because if you're not taking care of you and you're getting sick or you're tired or you're worn down, you're not going to be on top of your game for the students. Question number 5 is, what's your back to school go-to resource? Well, I usually watch YouTube for inspiration, and I go to Pinterest, and then I just change it up for my secondary needs. So those are 2 of my go-to resources. I usually search the internet for other resources, just depending on what I need. Number 6, who do you follow on social media that inspires you? Well, of course, Kayse Morris, who I got this teacher tag from, Too Cool for Middle School, Genuine Teaching, Tina Beitler, The Cozy Classroom, The Lettered Classroom, and of course, The Real Rap with the Reynolds. He's amazing. If you haven't checked out his channel or any of the ladies I mentioned, you guys need to. I'm going to try to leave a link to everybody's channel below. And I mean, if I added every single teacher that I watch on YouTube, it would take a very long time. So I'm not going to do that, but these are the main ones that I do watch, but you can always look for others. There's a lot of amazing teachers here on YouTube. Question number 7 is, what routine do you set for your students in the classroom on day 1? The routine I set is rules, procedures, and so like, what are the school rules, what are my class rules, and what is the routine as soon as they come in, what does it look like, what are they supposed to do from the time they come into my classroom until the final bell rings for them to leave to go to the next class or leave for the day, and then also what they do for when they are absent and how they can handle that. Question number 8 is, what is one thing or item you cannot live without during the school year? And one thing is technically more than one thing, but it's my planner, so my daily my life planner, as well as my teaching planner. And then I have to add caffeine in there too, because yes, caffeine is important. And then question number 9, easy to pack lunch recipe for teachers. So one easy pack recipe is, get the little pouches of tuna. They have different flavors. I like I think it's the spicy Asian flavor of the tuna. Some Ritz crackers, and don't forget the mints, because you will need them after you eat that lunch. And last but not least, question number 10, what do you love most about back to school? And what I love most about back to school is new beginnings and old faces. Everything is a fresh start. You can change what didn't work last year. The kids are happy to see you, and it's just so much fun and so exciting to see everybody again and see new faces. And that is it for this teacher video. I hope that you enjoyed. Have a great day and God bless.
And if you like this video, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe.